Hello and welcome to another edition of the When Calls Heart After Show. It's my reaction to season nine's episode one premiere here on JLJ Media. I'm James Lott Jr. Firstly, I want to tell everybody thank you so much for your support. When I did the video about how Marissa and I can't do a weekly live recap, we're totally sad, trust me, each week about the show due to work schedules and COVID. Just there's a lot of stuff going on. As you guys all know, we're all going through this together. You guys are so sweet. And of course, it's the Hardys. I don't know why I'm sounding like so surprised. You guys are wonderful. You guys are like, okay, well, whatever you give us, we'll take. And so I am very happy about that. Thank you so much for always standing by us. We love the show. We love doing the show. And so we're going to continue to do interviews. Amanda Wong, who plays Mei Su, our interview is out. We love Amanda. Thanks for watching. Continue to watch. If you don't know where it is, YouTube, JLJ Media, or on When Calls Heart After Show, JLJ Media on any streaming audio service. We're on audio and we're on video. You make both those shows huge hits for us. So check that out. Amanda is amazing. She has some fun facts about herself and some fun facts behind the scenes. So check that interview out. It's out now. Continue to follow me and Marissa Serafini online because we'll be talking Hardy stuff online, of course, when we can. But I do have some reactions. I watched the show last night, and it's nice to have it back, of course. You can totally tell the town is changing. Like the landscape of it, the feeling of it is starting to change a little bit. You can tell the growth that's going ahead in age, in growth. More, I saw. You know, I'm always looking, folks. You know, always look. I saw more people of color in the background. I was like, okay, I see them walking doing front. As we in a business we call front foreground crosses, background crosses. So I'm gonna get in the weeds on that. But I saw them doing crosses. I'm like, oh yeah, it's right there, it's right there, man. You can tell the town's getting fuller. You can feel it. I can feel the change is coming. And that's the first thing I thought. Another thing I kind of noticed this episode, I'm chuckling, it just makes you chuckle. Lots of kissing between Lucas and Elizabeth. In the beginning of the episode, lots of kissing. For some reason, I don't remember that ever happening on the show so much. I was like, a lot of kissing. I mean, they are together, I get it. But I was like, wasn't about using that so much. It makes me chuckle. Jack is getting older. He's cute. The kid's cute. Hot air balloon situation, which I'm scared of. It sounds wonderful. It sounds like it'd probably be an amazing experience. I'm totally scared. On a hot air balloon. Oh, I don't think I can do it. Oh, my Hardy's cup. So this way. It's old school. It's an old school cup. And I'm also wearing my Hardy shirt. I'm scared of hot air balloons. So the mayor race is still going on. My girl Rosemary, of course, my fan Pascal Hutton. She's of course back and wonderful and in full mode of the Valley Voice paper and all that. I'm sad. Now, you know, folks, I was huge fans of these two. So Jesse and Clara aren't on the show. They moved to Montana. We didn't get a goodbye. I'm really sad about that, actually. I mean, you know, I was a huge Jesse fan, and then of course when Clara and they got together, a fan of theirs. I'm gonna miss. It's like this is just my reaction. I'm going to miss the young couple aspect and watching them continue to grow. We got to know Clara, you know, all these years from being a young widower to being another newlywed again, and Jesse from being kind of a bad boy to trying to redeem himself. I'm very sad they're not going to be on the show. I'm sure many of you feel the same way. You know, it's an opinion television. I have my opinions, and I think it's sad. I don't know what the circumstances were. I don't think he actually had to go do something else. I have no idea, but I'm sad I won't be able to see them. You know, both great, fine actors we've had on the show, of course. So if you want to see interviews with them, come here and they're on my playlist for One Calls to Heart. So I wish them both, of course, the actors great luck. They're good, so I'm sure we'll be fine, you know, the shows. But I'm really sad about that. I'm like, oh, that's fine. Okay. Nathan and his mustache made me chuckle, and of course, Bill makes fun of it later. And now, see, talking about the people trying to change. They want Mounties to learn how to drive. So that was very interesting. And how Nathan was reluctant because he has his horse. Totally makes sense to me. Totally makes sense. I'm tough on new technology. It's been forever to get an iPod. I know, you're thinking an iPod. Yes, back in the 2000s or 2006, whatever, the iPod came out. Like, no, I have my Discman. I have my Walkman. And I'm going to just listen to those. And I fought and kicked and screamed. And then when I got my first iPod, it was actually given to me as a gift, my 37th birthday. I loved it. And now streaming. I was like, streaming? I like to look at my stuff. I mean, I fight every time it comes to new technology. So I understand, Nathan. I get it. You're like, drive. Like a horse. I love horses, as you guys know. I'm an equine person. We got a lot of the Canfields. They are fully entrenched. Viv and Natasha, who I love them both. We're gonna try to get back on the show again this season. They're and the kids, everybody. Joseph's going through something. Well, Joseph's going through something. What is he? I think he's growing pains, getting a little older. Something going on there. I can see a storyline coming with that. But it's good seeing them fully entrenched. We love, Minnie and we love them. So they're good. Our favorite bad boy is back, Henry Gowan, starting fights and all kinds of stuff going on with this guy that's in town. But he's back. Carson's still gone. So Carson's gone, which I don't know if it means he's coming back later or not, but we have Dr. Faith. I just say Dr. Faith. I know her last name is Carter, but I think Dr. Faith. I just love that name, Dr. Faith. And she's going to be running things. I think it's very cool that she's going to be running that. It's nice seeing Rosemary and Elizabeth be friends again. I'm like, don't ever do that again, please. We don't like that. Don't hurt our hearts like that. Let them be friends. I don't ever do that again. Robert, our buddy Javen, is so grown. He's so grown. I was like, he's so tall. I love it. I mean, we've watched him and seen Opal too get older. It's like we've watched them both just grow so much. With Robert doing the male, he's so still so Robert. He does that role so well. We love you, Javen. Ned and Florence, love those two together so much, and they have a secret. Lee and Rosemary is going to see them, of course. Then here's the thing: we finally got a real scene, kind of, with Nathan and Elizabeth. Very awkward, very strange, but they're letting us know they are friends. They're going to be friends, and then you see Nathan and Lucas becoming frenemies, or kind of like not necessarily besties, but kind of like you're okay. They kind of help each other out here and there. And, I don't know. There's something there going on. I'm curious to see how that goes. May Sue is introduced. Married some guy named Jeffrey Lewis. She's a pharmaceutical chemist. And she has a secret. But Nathan is looking at her a lot. I was like, okay, Nathan. She is beautiful. She is beautiful. But Nathan looking at her a lot. I was like, okay, Nathan. Mm-hmm. Something going on there. They had the opening of the Yost Pharmacy and Soda Fountain. And just seeing Ned and Florence just do their little performance routine, I thought it was cute. I'm like, just seeing them do that. I love it. Of course, we saw our Molly. We saw her. She was there. We were people red hair. And apparently, Lucas can do everything. He can also operate a hot air balloon. I took Elizabeth up and see the rest of the world. Beautiful scene, of course. Then ends with, of course, the cliffhanger, which I didn't see coming. It was like, I thought they were going to end there. Like they were soaring above the clouds. I'm thinking, that's how they're going to end. They cut to Nathan on a horse. And that car was flying down. Why was it flying down the road like that? It was like really going fast. And they come at each other and it ends. So I was like, that car is going really fast. And there was another horse and buggy coming when he turned the corner that was going just kind of slow. It stopped. It was just like, that was crazy. So in the preview, Nathan gets amnesia and we get the mayor's race resorts that fast. The episode went fast. It goes by so fast. But what I just read to you, they give us a little piece of everybody, kind of like where they're at, which the first episodes do usually, right? It's just like, here we are, here's that person, here's what that person is, here's that person. They're gone. It was a regular season 9 episode. I mean, a regular premiere episode. I thought it was fine. I had no major problems except for my Jesse and Claire being gone. I'm curious to see what happens with these storylines. I'm curious to see where they're going with these. has a very similar feel to the show as it's always been, but you can tell it's changing. You can tell the town is changing, things are growing, more people are coming in. It felt not as small town as it normally did. That's one thing I felt. I was like, it just didn't feel as small town as it normally. It started to feel like getting a little larger. So yes, so that was my reaction to season 9. Liked watching it. It's an easy watch. If you're coming to this and you don't watch When Calls Hard, you're just like, I want to see what James is talking about. Check it out. Start from season 1, come all the way up and start watching them. It's a great show. You know, obviously I'm a Hardy for life. And so it's twists and turns and some great characters. So I'm very excited to see what happens this season. I'm James Lott Jr., of course. And thank you to all the Hardys groups. Thank you to all the Hardys. I love you guys. And more reviews will be coming, so stay tuned. And I will see you next time.